Good morning. It's Sunday, and here I am with a Sunday thought. A little later than usual. Yeah, I will tell you why I'm later than usual. I got addicted to a program that's on Netflix called Timeless. I think I saw it years ago, a little bit of it. Don't think I saw it all of it, but I don't remember much of it. But I've just become totally addicted. Morning, noon, and night. Whenever I get time, I'm sitting down watching another episode. But anyway, that's not really what I was going to talk about today. But if you get an opportunity, I believe we have till March 19th to watch this. It talks a lot about history, and I'm a history buff. I kind of think we repeat patterns over and over, not only in our own soul journeys, but in our political and economic lives as well. So anyhow, what I wanted to talk about was an experience I had this week. I was driving home because I was it was my time of watching this week. Obviously, I was watched two movies so far this week. Anyway, I was driving home, and you know how if you listen to me talking, especially on Wednesdays, about the love energy, the love source, and I was thinking about the love source, and I just had this fleeting thought running through my head. I don't remember feeling joy for quite a while. And there's a lot of, since COVID, my life changed a great deal, and I don't have a lot of personal experience with people that much. Good friends, yes, but I'm not out and about. I'm not lecturing. I'm not traveling really, although that's going to change next weekend because I am speaking to a group in Vancouver. I'm going to trust there's no snow going through the mountains, but I'm going to be in Vancouver next Sunday, speaking on the love, connecting to the love source. Anyhow, so here I am thinking about that, driving back home, and all of a sudden, it was as though all I felt inside was this tremendous joy. And it stayed with me for a long time. I went, yes, how come I'm not doing things that bring joy in my life? I thought I was, but I hadn't been feeling it, this wonderful burst of joy that went through my whole body. And I thought, well, this will be a good topic for a Sunday, because how often do we really feel joy? Sometimes we think we're happy, or we're contented, or we're all okay. But feeling that joy burst through my body, it was though a great question was answered, is that we don't have to maybe do anything particular. We just have to be aware of the joyousness, the joy of being alive, the joy of seeing somebody that you care about, the joy of anticipation of what's going to be coming and where you're heading and where you're going. Now, we do, metaphysical people like myself often talk about, well, lives are what we create. Yes, we have to deal with outside circumstances, but what we choose and what we do with those circumstances are important as well. And it's like, why can't we experience joy, even if things aren't really working the way we particularly want them to, or go the way we want them to? It's a matter, I think, of being aware, as we need to be aware of love, of the love source that is there for each one of us. We also need to be aware that joy is available exactly the same way. It's like touching in and allowing it to blossom and to feel within yourself. Life's this funny adventure in a way. When I look back over my life and how many things that have been absolute miracles, and other things that I've had to struggle with, like most people do. And yet it's like sometimes there's a beacon at the other end where you're going towards it no matter what. And these little side trips on the way is going off here or going off there, getting an idea and pursuing it, and it doesn't go anywhere, pursuing another idea. And it does. And it's like, I think being an adventurer, life is an adventure. And we get to experience many different realms of feelings. For those of us that sometimes have been depressed, or those of us that have felt angry. I didn't feel angry for I've talked about this, how didn't feel anger for years and years. And when I did finally feel angry, it was though I wanted to kill that person in front of me. And so I began, and I think that's how I recognize and know different feelings that people that I'm working with as clients and students is how they experience. I had experienced it all. And I was told that many, many years ago that I would be a good reader because of my life's experiences, thinking that was totally stupid and dumb. I was young, 2 kids. What experiences? Well, my life has taken me in many, many, many turns, and it's still turning at times. But when I experienced that joy out of nothing, just driving along the road and feeling it burst over me, I realized that just being connected to the love source, which is great and wonderful, but there's more. There's more. There's joy. Sometimes we need to do something to create joy, but this was spontaneous. This was showing me that we have joy within us, that we can reach inside and we can expand that joy and we can be that joy. And that's what I would wish for every person that listens to this and every person who doesn't listen to this, is that once more to reconnect with joy, because what it does is strengthen you and realize that there's certain things that are happening right now in our society that many of us don't like. And what can we do about it? And there are things to do about it, but to be joyous about it, to be realizes that being here in this time and place, that we do have choice. And that we can be joyous and we can be happy and we can be aware that every person makes a difference, not only by how they think, how they feel, or how they respond, but by being joyous of being alive and experiencing and not allowing somebody else tell them how they're supposed to feel, what they're supposed to do, and what they're not. We were raised, at least in my time era, was that we were free beings, that we were a democratic society, that we had choices, that our thoughts were important, that the people at the top were listening. I don't believe that anymore. I find they're not listening. They don't care. And that's sad, because I was raised that societies like that were not good. And so often a lot of the hope or the joy and the peace of mind and all that, for many people, that has been disturbed. But you know what? Inside, we still have and can reach that ability of joyousness, of hope, of knowing that we do make a difference. We take up space on this planet. We breathe. We have ideas. We have a heart. And that joined together, we can experience that, but we can also experience it by ourselves. I wish each one of you joy. I wish it to extend throughout your whole body and beingness, and allow it to infiltrate every cell of your body to remind you you are a delightful, wonderful human being. So you have a great, great, great Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow night for mental mind treatments. So just tune in at 7 or send me a note before that to have your treatment. Blessings to all of you. Have a great day. Bye now.